Assalamu alaikum, my dear brothers. Today I've got something very special for you. This video, my friend, will be the most eye-opening and transformative training you've ever watched when it comes to overcoming binge eating and building a strong, ripped physique. Hundreds, if not thousands of men completely changed their life with what I'm about to give you right now. So grab a cup of coffee and get comfortable. I'm happy to have you here with me, and let me introduce you to the exact strategies that helped countless Muslim men quit binge eating, lose over 60 pounds and completely transform their life. It is the same framework I use for myself in order to lose fat and get that aesthetic and very strong physique. But first, who am I? For those of you who do not know me, my name is Bilal and I am the world one and only binge eating recovery coach for busy Muslim professionals and entrepreneurs. I am an expert in fixing unhealthy eating habits and transforming you into absolute units. But how did I get here? Well, growing up, I was actually very skinny, fragile, overlooked, unnoticed, and even mocked at some point. The thing was, I was eating but not gaining any weight. So I started eating everything in sight. Fast food, snacks, whatever I could get my hands on just to gain weight. So I went from very skinny to overweight and ended up developing really bad eating habits very, very fast. The more I ate, the worse I felt. The more I felt like I needed to eat, and the cycle kept repeating itself, and I didn't know how to stop it. I felt horrible, out of breath, just climbing the stairs. I hated the way I felt in clothes. I hated the way people looked at me and treated me. Everyone was seeing me as a fat and weak man. And I'm sure many of you are unfortunately feeling the same right now. So the turning point, I had enough. And at that point, I knew what it was to be weak and skinny, and I knew what it was to be weak and fat. So I got my first gym membership. It was years ago, and I started training with the little knowledge that I had at the time. Issue was, I was training and I was showing up, even though it was far from being the most optimal trainings, but whatever. But I was still binge eating. That was the main issue. And I was a broke student, so unfortunately, I could not afford the services of an expert. So outside of the gym, I dove deep into binge eating psychology, bad habit cycles, and nutrition science. I literally learned everything there was on the internet at the time, and I created a plan to put an end to these eating disorders. Slowly, the cravings faded, my confidence grew, and I became obsessed with mastering the transformation. I became the hardest worker in the room, perfecting a system to overcome unhealthy habits and become stronger than ever. So this is how I've gone from being a skinny and fragile kid to an unhealthy, fat young man to losing over 40 pounds of fat and then gaining 20 pounds of pure muscle. Becoming a shredded, proud Muslim, alhamdulillah, part of the top 1% strongest men on the planet. So this was me at 140 pounds, then up to almost 200 pounds, lost 40 pounds of fat, gained 20 pounds of muscle, and here I am right now at about 176 pounds, approximately. So I've overcome binge eating, bad habits, and the feeling of being stuck in a weak and unhealthy body, all thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to the unbreakable system that I have put in place and perfected with time, which I'm about to give you in this video, inshallah ta'ala. So I then realized this was a problem so many of us were facing, and I knew I could make a difference by sharing what I had learned. That's when I made the decision to dedicate myself to learning everything I could about fitness, health, and how to fix problems in a realistic way for other people. I'm talking about long-term solutions that busy men like us can actually stick to. Now, I want you to do the following exercise. Imagine yourself in the following situations, and please put yourself into this. It is very, very important. Visualization is key. You wake up in the morning, you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and you're so ripped, you have to double check if it's really you. Your wife, she's smiling at you. while you're preparing yourself to go to work. Why? Because she's looking at her jacked role model of her husband. You're capable of protecting your family, and your children see you as the strongest dad on earth, and they are following your path with no resistance whatsoever because they want to be like you, as they should. You've got the strength to dominate everything, the energy to chase your kids around like you're 20 again, and the confidence to own every room you walk into. You walk into the office and heads turn. Colleagues wonder how you're pulling off this absolute unit transformation while managing your busy schedule. Everyone in the family, every single one of your friends is proud of you and sees you as an example to follow. My brother, this is not some distant fantasy. It will happen if you put in the work. I've helped hundreds of Muslim men achieve this level of transformation, strength, and confidence. They're stronger, sharper, and more unstoppable than they ever thought possible. And the best part, they did it while balancing their busy lives, just like you can. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam maintained remarkable strength and took care of his health, even while taking immense responsibilities and going through some of the most challenging times in history. So what's your excuse? Let me share a few stories and case studies with you so you really understand how transformative this can be for you. First, my favorite client result. Ahmed, a father of 3, who was skeptical at first. He thought he didn't have the time or energy to commit to a program. But after 6 months of consistent effort, not only did he lose 25 pounds, but he also became a jacked father and a role model for his kids. They now join him on his daily walks, home workouts, and his wife told him she's never seen him this happy or confident and energetic in her entire life. Then there's Walid, an account executive who struggled with late night snacking. Within 12 weeks of following the system, he lost over 40 pounds. And for the first time in years, he overcame binge eating cycles and built strong habits. We are now on our way to build a strong physique, inshallah. Finally, Aryan, finance manager who was always on the move, was binge eating fast foods almost every day. He managed to drop 60 pounds in just 6 months while juggling a demanding career. His back and knee pain disappeared. His energy levels skyrocketed, and he told me he finally felt in control of his life again. So now here's the truth. Fixing your relationship with food is much simpler than people make it out to be. You do not need to live on boiled chicken and broccoli. You do not need to say goodbye to your favorite foods forever. You can absolutely lose weight and get shredded while still enjoying the food you love. The problem is that you've been taught restrictive and unsustainable diets. You've been told that you need to avoid the food you love and replace them with food you hate. I'm here to show you how to break free from those outdated dieting practices and create a sustainable approach to allow you to enjoy life while still transforming your body. Now sit back. The following are all healthy, low calories, high protein, and delicious meals. This is called the substitution method, a unique method made specifically to solve craving, impulse, and binge eating, and it is the key to a sustainable diet. I will explain more in the video later. Before going further, let me first tell you who this program is for and who it is not for. This is for you if you're a Muslim entrepreneur or busy professional who is serious about making a change and taking control of your health. Why? Well, I've been a busy professional myself and I am now an entrepreneur for the past 3 years. I can relate and I know exactly what you are living if you're in this situation, which is why I can deliver results like the one I've just shown you. This is for you if you struggle with binge eating, unhealthy eating habits, or inconsistent routines that are holding you back. This is for you if you're overweight or skinny fat and tired of feeling stuck in a cycle where nothing seems to work. This is for you if you've tried diets that failed or spent hours in the gym without finding a routine that fits your busy schedule and delivers real results. So basically, if you've never tried a diet, never stepped foot in a gym, or haven't made any effort to improve ever, this is not the right program for you. I need to see that you're committed, serious, and genuinely ready to make a change. You need to truly want this transformation for yourself. This is for you if you're meant for more and want to finally level up, not just in your physique, but in your mindset, your discipline, and your ability to lead by example. Now, who this is not for? If you're under the age of 21, this program is not for you for two reasons. Younger guys often don't take it as seriously or do not have the resources such transformation requires. They are still figuring things out, and that's fine. Allahumma barak, you can still stay for the knowledge and take notes. It is not for you if you're not willing to listen. That's a big one. When I first started coaching, I worked with anyone who would give me a chance. I needed the experience, the testimonials, and the results. But I quickly realized that some people just are not ready to listen or commit. I would have clients tell me, well, ChatGPT told me this and that. Or I read online that this doesn't work. Or my friend says I should try this and that. My strategies are designed to get you results, but they only work if you're willing to follow them. If you're not ready to listen, apply what I teach, and let go of the know-it-all mindset, this is not for you. Please stop this video, you're wasting your time. This program is not for you if you do not struggle with binge eating, emotional eating, or overeating. If you're just trying to bulk or do not face these challenges, this is not for you. My focus is on helping men who struggle with these specific issues. That's where I excel. So if you do not face those challenges, there are other coaches out there who might be a better fit for your needs. This program is not for you if you're not ready to invest in yourself. Not just of your time and effort, but financially as well. If you're not willing to prioritize your health and redirect your spending from things like eating out, snacks and soda every day, unnecessary gadgets and other distractions, to groceries, supplements and the gym, this program is not for you. I repeat, this is an investment and it's worth every penny because it provides a permanent solution. If you're looking for cheap results, you can hire the first trainer you find at your local gym whose main goal is not transforming your physique, but to just give you a quick, good workout and hop on to the next client. If you're ready for a program that fixes the root of the problem and helps you build a body you will be proud of for life, this is where you need to be. This program is not for you if you're impatient or looking for quick fixes. So if you expect overnight results, if you're thinking, I want to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, this is not for you. The weight you've gained and the habits you've developed didn't happen in a few weeks. It is the results of months and even years of overeating, skipping exercise and neglecting your health. So do not expect to undo that in a matter of days. This program is about sustainable progress. You will need to commit to at least 90 and, to be honest, preferably 180 days of consistent effort, patience and dedication. So now that it is said, welcome to the 360 Body Transformation System, a system that took years of research and trial and errors in order to come up with the most sustainable and efficient plan to transform a man's life. And I'm telling you this with 200% confidence. If you stick to the plan, you're going to transform your life around. If you're fat right now, in about 6 months, you can become jacked. You can't become jacked if you just follow the plan. So if you want to finally get out of the unhealthy eating cycle and finally build yourself a strong physique, I'm going to show you exactly how to create an unbreakable mindset so you don't ever binge eat again and gain all the weight back. 2, how to melt fat while eating your favorite foods using the substitution method. And 3, how to train for 45 minutes and still build pounds of muscle using high intensity training. So first, we're going to address binge eating, which is the root cause for many of the struggles my clients face. My process is broken into 4 key steps. 1, identify your triggers. The first step is figuring out what causes you to overeat. 2, you need to create a plan for your triggers. Once you know what sets you off, you will learn how to respond proactively. And 3, curb cravings using the substitution method. You do not need to deprive yourself, you just need better option. Adopt the marathon mindset. This is about building a lifestyle, not chasing quick fixes. So step 1, identifying your triggers. There are 3 main triggers for binge eating, and please listen carefully to the next slides and take a few minutes to think about the situations in which you are overeating and analyze the root cause. 1, the stress trigger. Imagine you've had a rough day, a client deal falls through, work piles up, or you get into an argument with your spouse. Your immediate reaction, comfort food. Maybe it's a donut, a bag of chips, or whatever junk food is within reach. This is a stress trigger, and it's one of the most common cause for overeating. Boredom trigger. You've got some free time, maybe on the weekend, and you're just sitting around. Before you know it, you're mindlessly checking the fridge every 10 minutes, even though you're not hungry. And then you have the restriction trigger. This happens when you're so desperate to see results that you resort to extreme dieting. You cut calories to the bone, go on crazy diets like keto or carnivore, or spend hours doing cardio. And what's the result? You end up craving everything you've restricted, which leads to binge eating, and the vicious cycle starts all over again. The key here is sustainability. If you cannot see yourself sticking to a diet or workout plan the rest of your life, then why even start it? So how to overcome these triggers? For the stress trigger, well, stress is inevitable, but how you handle it makes all the difference. Instead of turning to food, try these stress relieving activities. 1, physical activity. Go for a walk, hit the gym, or stretch at home if you already hit the gym. Exercise releases endorphins that naturally reduce stress. Mindfulness and relaxation. Try deep breathing exercises, listening to the Quran, and emptying your mind. I cannot stress this one enough. I mean, we're Muslims, so just, pray, go to the masjid, listen to the Quran, you're gonna relax for sure, no brainer. So go out with your phone and sit in the masjid if you have one close to your home, or a park if you do not have one. Connect with others. Call a friend, spend time with family, talk it out if you have something stressful, something happening in your life with someone you trust. Social support can be a powerful stress reliever. So the boredom trigger. Boredom often leads to mindless eating, but a structured day keeps you productive and engaged. Fill your day with purposeful activities. So plan your day ahead and stay busy. Take on meaningful tasks like learning a new skill, working on a side hustle, or spending quality time with loved ones. Have backup activities. When boredom strikes, turn to activities you enjoy, like reading, playing sports, or watching something beneficial. The restriction trigger. Extreme dieting sets you up for failure. Instead, focus on sustainable habits that work long term. So you have 2 situations here. So adopt a balanced approach to nutrition, including regular smaller meals that can help the sense of deprivation that often leads to binge eating. So we're talking about 3 to 6 smaller sized meals with an emphasis on protein is what I would recommend. Or follow the 16 to 8 intermittent fasting protocol. So basically you're gonna fast for 16 hours, for example, between 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. And then you're gonna have an 8-hour window between 12 to 8 p.m. with 2 big meals and a snack in the middle, basically, to keep energy levels stable. So this is for men that really want to give a U-turn to their life. The benefits of fasting are extraordinary for your health globally. I cannot stress that enough. Prioritize nutrient-dense foods, no-brainer, protein, balanced carbs, healthy fats, fruits and veggies. Now let's dive into my unique approach, the substitution method, which I've developed through years of trial and error. Basically, it allows you to swap out high-calorie foods for smarter, lower-calorie alternatives without sacrificing taste. I made over 100 high-protein and low-calories recipes which make nutrition and dieting a very easy job, on top of enabling you to make all your family benefit from good and healthy food as well. And I cannot stress this enough. It's going to benefit literally everyone around you. For example, if you're craving a cold Coca-Cola, swap it for zero sugar Coke. It tastes almost identical but has 0 calories. Or if you love chips, try lightly salted popcorn. You get a larger volume for very fewer calories. If you're craving a Big Mac, make a homemade version with lean ground beef and healthier ingredients. For example, you're gonna use fat-free cheese instead of regular cheese. You're gonna make your own Big Mac sauce with light mayo and seasonings. Swap out regular buns for low-calorie or keto buns. This way, you're satisfying your cravings while staying within your calorie targets. The same principle applies to cooking. Stop frying everything in oil. use a little bit of butter or healthy oil like olive oil. These small changes add up, helping you save calories while keeping the flavors you love. Now let's get into the final step of overcoming binge eating, shifting your mindset to understand that this is a marathon, not a sprint. So if you slip up and binge one day, do not punish yourself. Instead, ask yourself, why did this happen to me? What triggered me? How can I learn from this and prevent it next time? By shifting your mindset from punishment to learning, you're creating, a foundation for sustainable progress. Punishment will get you nowhere, but self-compassion and reflection will help you heal and move forward, inshallah ta'ala. Now, let's be real. Recovery from binge eating is not about snapping your fingers and expecting the habit to disappear overnight. You've likely developed these patterns over months, if not years, and it takes time to undo them. Think of it like this. Instead of aiming to never binge again, focus on reducing the frequency. If you currently binge 3 times a day, aim to reduce it to once a day, then once a week, then once a month. Eventually, it may happen only once every 3 months. These gradual reductions give you the space to improve while being kind to yourself when slip-ups occur. So with your relationship with food improving, we can now shift the focus to optimizing your training and nutrition for fat loss. With 1, understanding fat loss, 2, find out your calorie needs, and 3, track your calories. Let's dive into the strategies that will help you achieve that shredded physique while staying consistent with the principles we've discussed. So first thing first, starting with the law of thermodynamics. Do not worry, it is simpler than it appears to be. This law tells us that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only change forms. So how does this relate to fat loss? So when you eat, you're taking in energy, calories. If you do not burn that energy, your body stores it at fat. Again, it's not created, it's not destroyed. When you eat, you're taking in energy. If you do not burn it, then you're going to store it. All right? So to lose fat, you must create a calorie deficit. This means consuming fewer calories than you burn, and there are only 2 ways to do this. The first one, eat less. The second one, move more. Very easy, eat less, move more. And in order to not go to the extreme in either one or the other, we'll use a combination of both to create a sustainable and effective fat loss strategy. So next, we're going to need to calculate our daily calorie needs. Go to calculator.net and use their calorie calculator. The calculator will give you your maintenance calories, the number of calories you need to maintain your current weight. From there, subtract around 300 calories to create a safe, sustainable deficit. What gets measured gets improved. If you're not tracking your calories, you're essentially guessing, and guessing will not lead you to progress. Get a food scale and a calorie tracking app like Lose It or MyFitnessPal. These tools make it easy to scan or input what you eat. For example, if you're at a restaurant and order a grilled chicken sandwich, you can type it in and the app will estimate the calories for you. Think of this like running a business. You track everything to ensure your business thrives. Apply the same logic to your body. It is the most valuable asset you will ever own. So how to train so that you can build pounds of muscle while still balancing a career and having a life? We're going to focus on 2 bulletproof methods. 1, high intensity training, and 2, the 12-3-30 methods. So what is high intensity training? This is the most effective way to train to build muscle and boost your metabolism. Popularized by bodybuilder Mike Mentor, it is all about low volume and high intensity. So instead of doing 4 sets of 12 reps, like you see most people doing, you will focus on 1 warm-up set and 2 working sets per exercise, pushing to failure. Here's how it works. Warm up properly to avoid injuries. Choose 3 to 4 exercises per big muscle group and 1 to 2 for smaller muscles. For example, on push day, you might do chest presses, flies and dips for chest, and overhead press and lateral raises for shoulders. So you're going to perform 1 warm-up set per exercise using comfortable weight, about 50% of your max on 10 reps. 4, 5 slow reps, focusing on form. And then you're going to perform 2 working sets per exercise using the heaviest weight you can go for 10 reps. Now, how to gauge intensity? If you can do more than 10 reps easily, increase the weight slightly. If you cannot complete 8 reps, decrease the weight slightly. Each set should push you to failure. This means your muscles are completely fatigued by the end of the set. It means basically you need to struggle on the 8th, 9th, 10th rep. This approach maximizes efficiency so you can get in and out of the gym in under an hour while still making incredible progress. Now let's talk cardio, and more importantly, the king of fat loss, the 12-3-30 method. We know that incorporating cardio will allow you to have a softer diet while burning fat faster and more effectively. So which type of cardio should we do? Unlike high impact activities like running or ropes training, low intensity cardio is gentle enough to do daily without causing excessive soreness or burnout. Moreover, high-intensity cardio will first consume your glycogen level because it is a more powerful fuel than fat. And on the contrary, low-intensity cardio will directly hit your fat stock for energy and melt all that excessive weight that you got. Here's how it works. You set the treadmill to a 12% incline, adjust the speed to 3 miles per hour or about 5 kilometers per hour, walk for 30 minutes, that's it. This simple routine burns about 300 to 400 calories per session very easily. So what we want is short and effective workouts. While everyone is strength training for about 1 hour 30 and then do not have the time or energy left to do their cardio, this combination will allow you to wrap up your training in about 1 hour 15 and hit all your goals in one go. 45 minutes strength training and 30 minutes cardio, and mission is complete. You can go home feeling like a complete man. So the beauty of this system is that it fits into your busy life. Whether you are running a business, spending time with your family, or focusing on your deen, you can achieve your fitness goals without sacrificing other priorities. To recap, identify your triggers and implement a plan to stop binge eating so you never gain the weight back. Melt fat while still enjoying your favorite foods. Build muscle without spending hours in the gym, giving you more time to focus on your family, career, and deen. This is the exact system I use with my clients to help them stop binge eating and lose between 30 to 60 pounds of fat in under 180 days. These strategies are backed by real results, case studies, and testimonials from countless clients who've transformed their lives with this approach. So what are your options? You can keep doing what you're doing what you've always done and hope for a different result. But brothers, let me be real, it will not happen. If you want a different outcome, you need a different approach. Continuing to repeat the same habits will only keep you stuck. You can try to implement these strategies on your own. You can take everything I've shared, follow it step by step, and you will start making progress. This is actually a great option. And I would love to see all the people that will watch this video start their fitness journey. But here's the thing, it will take you longer and your results might not be as efficient. This was just the tip of the iceberg. I could go on all day and spend hours and hours and more than 10 hours telling you what you have to do and going deeper in the subject, but we do not have time for this. So there are so much more knowledge that are key to unlock your potential, overcome your unhealthy eating habits, and become a strong Muslim. I cannot cover everything in depth in this video. You won't have me by your side to answer your specific questions about nutrition, fitness, cravings, or substitutions method. Without personalized guidance, the process will take way more time and you will have to figure out everything on your own. Or you can work directly with me within the Fit Ummah Academy. Follow the precise step-by-step guidance I give you to a T and finally stop binge eating so that you can lose 30 to 60 pounds of fat and become a strong Muslim in 90 to 180 days, inshallah. This program is for men who are disciplined, motivated, and ready to seek real solutions. You've tried working out, but maybe didn't know which exercises are effective for burning fat and building muscle without wasting hours in the gym. You've made the effort, but need guidance to take it to the next level. If that's you, let me walk you through everything included in the Fit Ummah Academy to ensure your success. So what's included in the program? This is a 3 to 6 month intensive coaching program designed to help you eliminate binge eating for good, lose 30+ pounds of fat, build a body you're proud of for life. So let's break down everything you're going to receive when you join. First, step-by-step video course designed to help you building a strong mindset, beating binge eating once and for all, mastering fat loss strategies, building muscle efficiently, balancing fitness with real life, maintaining your dream body for life, and more is being added. This is a place for the whole academy to talk, share their results and stories, and benefit from a beautiful and healthy competition between Muslim brothers seeking to improve. 2. Within 48 hours of joining, we'll schedule a one-on-one onboarding session. This is where we will review your schedule, dietary restrictions, food allergies, medical history, and injuries. Talk about your goals and lifestyle, and curate a customized plan that aligns seamlessly with your life. This ensures that your workouts, meals, and supplements protocol are tailored to your specific needs and goals. 3. Exclusive app access. Through the app, you will have everything you need at your fingertips. Customized workout plans with video tutorials to show you proper form and technique. Tailored meal plan with flexible food options and inspirations. The ability to track every single thing in real time, from home-cooked meals to snack and even meals out, your weight, your workout, the kilos you can bench, every little thing basically. And direct one-on-one message access to me, your head coach. Anytime you have a question, I'll be there to help. The app is like a personal accountability partner, helping you monitor calories, macros, and progress in real time. 4. Unlike other programs where you're left on your own after signing up, this program includes weekly check-ins to ensure you're on track. We will review your progress for the week. We will gain clarity on nutrition, workouts, or strategic insights to propel you forward. We will fine-tune your game plan for the week ahead. 5. One of my favorite parts of the program is our Inner Fit Ummah conference calls. Every Sunday, the entire academy comes together to share wins, struggles, and progress. These calls are filled with motivation and accountability. Brothers are sharing how they've hit new lows on the scale, stayed consistent with their workouts, and nailed their meal plans. It's an environment where you're constantly inspired to level up. This is a healthy competition at its finest. You won't want to be the one who skips the gym or strays from your meal plan because the energy in this group is contagious. You will be surrounded by other driven, disciplined Muslims, many of whom might even work in the same industry as you. The connections you're going to make could be invaluable for your professional and personal growth. So, my personal guarantee. Here's how confident I am in the 360 Body Transformation Program and the Fit Ummah Academy. I guarantee you will stop binge eating and lose 30+ pounds in under 3 to 6 months, or I will refund your investment. Yes, you read that right. This is a 4-figure investment, and I am so certain of your success that I will give you every penny back if you do not achieve the results, provided you follow the plan. Let me break it down. You commit to hitting your workouts. You stick to the meal plans, and you implement the strategies I teach. If you do all this and still do not see results, I will refund you. That's how much I believe in this program and in your ability to succeed. This is an investment, and I'm here to ensure it's the best investment you'll ever make in yourself. Together, we will stop binge eating, build sustainable habits, and get you in the best shape of your life, just like the countless brothers I've worked before you. This is a premium program designed to deliver real results. If you're ready to make a change and commit to the process, I'm here to help you every step of the way. That's why I'm upfront about everything, from the investment to the process, so we can focus on one thing, getting you results faster. Imagine if everything in life was this straightforward. No hidden agendas, just clarity and actions. That's exactly how I operate. When you book your enrollment call, come prepared, have your goals in mind. Be upfront about any questions or concerns you have. Bring in whatever means of payment you'll use for the investment. Again, this is a serious step toward changing your life, and we're not here to waste any time on trivial things. We just want to focus on getting the work done and the results in. If right now does not feel like the right time, that's completely fine. I've got plenty of free resources available for you. Check out my YouTube channel for upcoming videos, social media content, and free ebooks that I offer to my audience. It's packed with valuable insights and strategies, all completely for free. Use these tools to get started. And when you're ready to fully commit to your transformation, fill in the form below and book a call in my personal calendar. Thank you so much for watching and for considering this program. I'm genuinely excited to speak with some of you, get you enrolled in the Academy, and help you build a body and mindset you're proud of. When you're ready, fill in the form below and book a call in my personal calendar, and let's get to work. Until then, take care, and I'll see you around soon.